Hello everyone, this is Muthukannan and I would like to present my first Capstone project in DataTalent Program, which is BC Surgical Wait Times, a data-driven analysis of surgical wait times. In this presentation, we'll cover why I chose this topic for my project and how I collected data, the major cleaning steps involved, then analysis and insights, and finally, the future plan. Canadian healthcare is one of the best in the world. Yet, the common complaint regarding the higher wait times is often being discussed both online and offline. Recently, I saw a TikTok video where the influencer said population growth is the main reason for higher wait times. While a lot of people were agreeing to that influencer online, I always wanted to validate it. I think that's pragmatic, right? So, I chose BC to work on the data with few questions. Is the population growth really impacting the wait times? Which city is handling the wait times better? Which health authority is managing better so that others can use their methods? Can we predict the wait times to plan early on building the infrastructure? With those questions, I started collecting the data from the BC government website and Canadian Open Data. The first data I collected is the BC surgical wait time. It has the non-emergency surgical wait times data between 2009 and 2024. So respectively, collected the population data which is split into two data sets, 2001 to 2011 and 2011 to 2024. As far as tools are concerned, I used VS Code, NumPy, Pandas, Jupyter, and Boca for visualization. As I said earlier, the population data is split into two files, so we need to merge them first. And also, we can see that both data has 2011 data in it. So I verified if it is the same, and yes. So we're good to drop it from one data frame. And the next we have to clean the city names. Some city name may have non-ASCII characters and numbers in it such as 100 Mile Lake. Since we are combining the data using this field, we have to clean it prior and make it consistent across all data frames. We also drop the columns that are non-significant and combine the data based on city name. On checking the surgical data, we see the data is based on physical year. So we need to update the date based on calendar year so that we can use it against the population data. We did that. And in the surgical data, we have hospital names but not the city names. So I listed the hospital names and took help of an LLM and listed all the city names. Then I updated to a hash map and loaded that to the new column in the surgical wait times data. We also need to combine the data in population for some cities, such as Langley Township and Langley City, and then we use the MET function to transpose the population data to merge it with the surgical wait times. We did all those things, and then we exported the clean data to a Parquet file, which is an efficient efficient for data processing and analytics for future use. And then I loaded that to a new notebook where I started with the data analysis and EDA. I compared the mean surgical wait times and mean population over the years. The chart does look similar, but it doesn't bring clear insight on the question if population growth is affecting the wait times. So I built the double axis chart using Boca to show the average population growth and average wait times over the years. We could see the population and wait times move in opposite direction. So next, I built a bubble chart to see which city performed better with population growth. And the bubble size is determined by the number of surgeries that is performed in that city. The city in the bottom right quadrant are the best performers, and the cities that are in the top left are poor performers. And then I moved on to the health authority, um, which is to find out which is having higher wait times. After plotting the chart, I see Fraser Health is in top wait times. But we know that there is a huge population in the Vancouver mainland area that Fraser Health caters. Um, so, to get a clear insight, I standardized the population, standardized the wait time per 100K population and plotted the chart. This gives us the better insight. And then from previous analysis, we have the top 5 cities with more wait times. We can dig deeper to find out which procedures are causing more wait times. I did the same. So finally, the insights. Uh, Population growth is not the primary driver of changes in wait times. 2017 and 2023 data in the population growth and wait times, as we can see, they both move in opposite direction. And if you take 2020 to 2021, which is the COVID period, which shows chaotic change in the wait times, which actually is an outlier. As far as cities are concerned, Squamish, Langley, and Fernie are performing better even with higher average population growth. Armstrong has a lot to improve with wait times. While Vancouver is doing pretty good, staying in the middle, even when performing the higher number of surgeries. As far as health authority is concerned, Provincial Health Service Authority is the top performer, and Vancouver Island has a lot of scope in improving the wait times. As far as the procedures are concerned, cataract, lens, and vitreous surgery seems to be uh, the one that people in top cities are waiting a lot, which is suggesting us that we need more ophthalmic surgeons. Those are the few insights we were able to get from the data. Uh, for the future is concerned, we need to add more data such as hospital capacity, doctors, surgeons, availability, etc. to make this analysis more reliable. We can also add interactive dashboards and exclusive summary, which can be extended in Tableau or Power BI. We also need to incorporate ML models to predict the wait times. That would be helpful in identifying the areas that can be served better. With this note, we would work further to get more details that can help healthcare authorities to serve our citizens better. Thank you for the opportunity.